Why should you give your best content away for free? Stay tuned and find out.
Welcome. Okay, here's the question. You serious? How are we dark horses? You know, the ones everyone is betting against, the ones they don't expect to win, place, or even show on the track, and they'll even laugh on us when we talk about trying. How do we show the world our greatness and triumph? Come on. Well, that's the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. This is The Dark Horse Entrepreneur. My name is Tracy Brinkman.
And push it up.
What is up? What the hell is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to your daily episode of Free Learning. Well, I won't go through the whole intro that you hear on the podcast, but I want to welcome you here in Dark 30 this morning. Was at 4:54 a.m. CST time here in Southeast Wisconsin. We are live in the Facebook group, on LinkedIn and on YouTube, and I just want to share with you a thought about giving away something valuable for free. Some of you probably heard this for folks that are saying that, and I think one of the best things you can do, and I've done in the past, is give away your best content for free. And if I think back when I first started in the online space, I started doing this, and for me, it was all about public speaking. I was doing a whole lot of content around public speaking, and then that moved into personal development. And I didn't put up a, hey, give me your email address and I'll send you tips thing. I just said, hey, I'm going to be putting this content up here and keep coming back. And then I also put down there, if you'd like to get this content first, right, give me your email address. And I let them know, hey, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be publishing this content on this particular web page. Back then it was a blog, and then but if you want it first, right out of the gate, I'm going to give it to you first. And I had I think it was probably about 9 months. It took me about 14,000 email addresses I had accumulated. Right, I told them, look, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to post this stuff here on this website, no matter what, right? So it's going to be free. But if you like it first, give me your email address and I'll shoot it to you first. And what I would do is I would queue up these things and send them out on the newsletter. And then the following week, I would post them on the website. And then the newsletter would get them first, and then the website. So I just kept giving away some of the best content. It was probably a year and a half before I even came up with my first product to sell, and got snapped up by a bunch of the folks because I've been giving away so much value. And I think one of the cool things to remember about this is that when you're so focused on, I just want to capture their email address, right? It's all about you, right? And I think you've got to flip that on its ear. You've got to make it about your audience, about your tribe, right? And I think when you flip your mindset to that, I'm just going to give away this content like I do here on this podcast and here in these lives. I just come on here and I give away what I think are some great tips and some great ideas to help you move forward in your journey, be it a personal development journey or an entrepreneurial journey. And those are so feathered together, aren't they? Right? I mean, you can only get so far in your entrepreneurial journey until you fix maybe it's not broken, right? Until you tweak some mindset things that may be going on inside your head. So, flipping that on its ear and turning it into making it about your tribe by giving away that content for free. So the first thing you're going to want to do, step one, right, is do something valuable for someone other than yourself. And that could be, sharing tips, sharing experiences from your life and what you learned from it. And that could be in a business sense. That could be in a personal development sense. That could be in a relationship sense or a spiritual sense, right? And then, give it away for free. Here it is. Just take it, right? And then go back, repeat step one and step two. Step one, step two. And what you'll find is you'll be developing this audience, this tribe of passionate followers that are going to resonate with you. They're going to click with you. They're going to start asking you questions. They're going to engage with you. And then you're going to go, wow, I have a great idea for X. And that X could be a product. It could be a mastermind. It could be a Facebook group. It could be any number of things that you'll find as a result of this engagement with this audience will best serve them. How you can best serve them. It may be an idea you hadn't even thought of yet. It may be a tweak to an idea you already have, an enhancement, an add-on, whatever it is. But I think the key thing you have to remember here, and at the very core, and you've heard me preach this from on high any number of times, is you got to be yourself. You got to be genuine, right? Don't go and say, well, hey, Tracy said if I give away for free, I can build an audience, and that's the way I'm going to do it. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. No. Right? You want to be you, right? And you come on here, and if being you is being crazy, if being you is being somber, and, so whatever it is, be you. But be genuine, right? Because people are going to see through all the noise. And here's the thing. There's all this BS on the internet. We've seen it. We've been exposed to it. The guy that says, hey, they put their hand up. Hey, I want to be your friend on Facebook. And the minute you click that friend request and say, hey, what's up? Why'd you reach out to me? Or whatever it is you say is an opening line, and they start pitching you Bitcoin. Or they start pitching you their VA service. They start, whatever it is, they instantly start pitching you. Don't be that person, right? Don't be that whole fake it till you make it kind of person. Be you, right? Bring your value to the table. And trust me, you have value to bring to the table. You may not think about it, but if you start sharing those experiences from your past, the experiences you're going through right now, maybe you're getting ready to go into something and you're going to share that. Hey, I'm getting ready to try this out. I want you to follow me on this journey, right? And tell me what you think, and and get their input. Now it's a two-way dialogue, and it's interactive, and they're engaging. And again, as they engage, ask questions and share thoughts, you're going to get that input that you can go, I think I know how to help them even more. At the end of the day, I think the message is there's no shortcut, right? I mean, yeah, you can go out there and spend money on Facebook ads and Instagram ads and YouTube and Google and all these other ad platforms to try and draw these folks in. And it could work, but that's work too. Or you could give away some stuff for free. There's a different kind of cost that goes with that, right? But then you start engaging with the folks and reaching out across the aisle, as they would say in politics, reaching out across the interwebs, across the digital sphere, to your audience and to your tribe, and engage them, right? With good content, with interesting thoughts, interesting tidbits. Even, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Let's remember that. You're reaching across to the folks that click with you, that resonate with who you are, what you do, what you've done, what you've overcome, who you are now, as well as who you're becoming. And as you become that next level, right, as you take that next step up, you may lose some folks. They're like, okay, I don't click with that anymore. That's okay, because as you get that next level, you'll find a lot more folks will start coming back in. Right? So as one or two drop off, and maybe three or four join the fray. So again, no shortcut. You're going to have to keep cranking away at it yourself. But I wanted to come in and just share with you, I think, find your best stuff and give it away for free. That's going to draw those folks into you. And those that stay and resonate with you, those are the folks that are going to engage with you. And they're going to tell you, and maybe not in exact words, they are definitely going to tell you how you can best serve them. And that, my friend, is what you're here for, isn't it? All right. Think successfully. Take action.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.